Imagine waking up one day and finding out that the person who once ran Twitter has now built an AI so powerful, it's reportedly outperforming GPT-5 by 10%. Sounds insane, right? But that's exactly what's making headlines today. Meet Parallel, the AI that's taking the tech world by storm and sparking conversations about the future of artificial intelligence, competition in big tech, and what it all means for us. In this video, we're diving deep into Parallel, how it's built, what makes it unique, and why this could be the moment AI history takes a massive turn. So let's break this down step by step. First, let's talk about where this story begins. The ex-CEO of Twitter didn't just step away from social media to disappear. No, he saw the AI race heating up with OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic battling for dominance. Instead of joining the crowded field with something ordinary, he created a company with one bold goal: to push AI performance past the limits of GPT-5. The result? Parallel, a model that not only matches GPT-5 but beats it on benchmarks for reasoning, speed, and adaptability. This is already shaking the industry. Second, what makes Parallel different from GPT-5? Reports say it's trained on a hybrid dataset that includes real-time internet updates, something OpenAI has been slower to perfect. While GPT-5 is powerful, it's sometimes limited by older data snapshots. Parallel, on the other hand, is being praised for its ability to stay fresh, meaning it can reference events, trends, and changes almost in real time. Imagine asking it about something that happened yesterday, and it gives you a reliable answer. That alone is a game changer. Third, let's talk about performance. Independent reviewers and early testers claim that Parallel scores 10% higher on reasoning benchmarks compared to GPT-5. Now, 10% might not sound huge at first, but in AI, a 10% leap is massive. It's the difference between a chatbot giving you a vague answer versus one that solves your problem with laser precision. And when it comes to industries like healthcare, finance, and education, that difference could be life-changing. Fourth, speed is another major factor. One of the biggest complaints users have had with GPT models is that sometimes they can feel slow or overloaded. Parallel's architecture reportedly makes it run smoother and faster. It's optimized for multitasking, which means it can handle multiple complex requests at once without lagging. If you've ever been frustrated waiting for an AI tool to catch up with your thoughts, Parallel is aiming to erase that pain point. Fifth, let's address safety and ethics. One of the reasons AI companies face criticism is the risk of misinformation, bias, or harmful outputs. The team behind Parallel claims they've invested heavily in real-time moderation layers that keep harmful content from slipping through. It's being marketed as not just more powerful, but also more responsible. Now, whether that's entirely true remains to be seen, but if Parallel really delivers on both performance and safety, it could set a new gold standard in the industry. Sixth, what about accessibility? GPT-5 and other frontier models often come with expensive subscription fees, API limits, and tiered access. Parallel, however, is reportedly launching with a more open structure, offering competitive pricing to attract businesses and everyday users. If that holds up, it means AI isn't just getting smarter, it's becoming more democratized. Imagine small startups being able to access a tool as powerful as Parallel without draining their budget. That's a huge win for innovation. Seventh, the big question. What does this mean for OpenAI? For years, OpenAI has been at the center of attention, with competitors always chasing its shadow. But now, with Parallel outperforming GPT-5, OpenAI might finally have a rival that forces them to push even harder. Competition is a good thing. It accelerates progress, and it makes sure no single company controls the entire narrative of AI. For us, the users, this rivalry could mean faster improvements, lower costs, and better tools. Eighth, let's talk about the potential impact on jobs. AI tools like GPT-5 have already sparked debates about job displacement. If parallel is even better, faster, smarter, and cheaper, it could both accelerate automation and create new opportunities. Some industries might see jobs replaced more quickly, while others might find new roles in managing, training, or integrating AI systems. The truth is, whether we're ready or not, tools like Parallel are shaping the future of work. The key will be learning how to use them, not fight them. 9th, how is Parallel being received by the public so far? Early buzz is electric. Tech communities are already debating whether this is hype or reality. Some say Parallel's launch marks the beginning of the next AI arms race, while others are cautious, warning that until the model is widely tested, we can't crown it the new king just yet. But the fact that an ex-Twitter CEO is behind it makes the story even juicier. It adds that layer of drama between Silicon Valley's biggest personalities. 10th, and most importantly, what does this mean for you, the everyday user? If Parallel really is more powerful, faster, and safer, it could transform how you study, work, create, or even run a business. From automating workflows to generating creative projects to handling research, Parallel might just make current AI tools feel outdated. It's like when the first iPhone came out, it didn't just compete, it completely shifted how we use technology. Parallel could be that kind of breakthrough. So, where does all of this leave us? On one hand, it's thrilling. A new AI that beats GPT-5 is exactly the kind of competition that pushes innovation forward. On the other hand, it raises serious questions about regulation, ethics, and how quickly society can adapt to AI that's evolving faster than ever. Whether you're excited or skeptical, one thing is clear. Parallel has entered the race, and the future of AI just got a whole lot more interesting. The story of Parallel isn't just about beating GPT-5, it's about challenging the status quo, shaking up the AI industry, and reminding us that no single company has a monopoly on innovation. If an ex-Twitter CEO can launch an AI this powerful, who knows what's coming next? The future might be uncertain, but it's definitely going to be exciting. So here's the big takeaway: AI isn't slowing down. If anything, it's speeding up, and with new players like Parallel entering the arena, the competition is only going to get more intense. That's why now is the time to start paying attention, learning how these tools work, and preparing yourself for the changes they'll bring. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Parallel is really going to beat GPT-5, or is this just another hype cycle? Are you excited about the competition, or worried about what smarter AI means for jobs, privacy, and creativity? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is just getting started. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into AI, and share this with a friend who needs to know what's happening in tech right now. The AI race is on, and trust me, you don't want to be left behind.